Hello again. Welcome to the City of Fredericksburg's COVID-19 weekly update. I'm Mike Jones, Fire Chief and Emergency Manager for the City of Fredericksburg. Let's talk about two big items that have occurred in the last week. And the first one is vaccinations for children related to the COVID-19 illness. It has been approved, and the Rappahannock Area Health District does now have vaccines available from Pfizer-BioNTech for those individuals ages 5 through 11. So children from age 5 and above can get a Pfizer-BioNTech vaccination. They are available at a lot of different places. The area has started to ramp up, knowing the fact that these would probably be approved by not only the FDA but the CDC, and they both have been approved as of last week. So there's a lot of places that you can get those. Let's talk about some of those places. Pediatric offices, family practice offices, the community vaccination centers, and retail pharmacies. Because of the amount that they are thinking is going to happen as far as children getting vaccinated, you want to call and plan ahead for these locations. So please make an appointment. Just don't walk in and do that. Please call and make an appointment. If you want to go to the Community Vaccination Center, which is located in Central Park out on Carl D. Silver Parkway, the actual address is 1877. That's 1877 Carl D. Silver Parkway in Fredericksburg, Virginia. If you want to call and schedule a vaccination, the easiest way to do that is make an appointment online. That address is https://vase.vdh.virginia.gov, and we'll place that on our website. Once you get to that website, put in the code 22401, and the current vaccination center operates Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. But they do not accept walk-ins. You do need to make an appointment. If you want to go to some other location other than the Community Vaccination Center, that's fine. Just call ahead, and you can also schedule that by going to vaccinate.virginia.gov, or you can call their number at 877-VAX-NVA. That's 877-829-4682. Again, appointments are required at this time, and children must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. Walk-ins will not be accepted. Everybody 5 years and older is eligible to be vaccinated against COVID-19, and the Rappahannock Area Health District encourages all Virginians to get their vaccination if they haven't already done so. So that's a real big news, and the fact that Pfizer-BioNTech is approved for ages 5 to 11. And of course, we already have approval from 11 and above, so I think that's some big news if we want to get our children vaccinated and move forward trying to at least contain this pandemic and make things better for everybody. The second issue that you've probably heard about is vaccine mandates. A ruling came out last week from Occupational Safety and Health Administration from the federal government, that's known as OSHA, talking about the ruling from the Biden administration, and they have put out a ruling that was published on the Federal Register last week, and that is OSHA is issuing a COVID-19 vaccination and testing emergency temporary standard, that's known as an ETS, and is requiring employers with 100 or more employees to get their employees either vaccinated or to have weekly testing conducted. Now, this is starting to play itself out in the courts. There are some federal courts that have issued a stay recently, but right now everything is set to take effect, and you have to have everything in place by January 4th, 2022. But the mandates affect those businesses and employers that have 100 or more employees, and the idea is that you will either have a COVID-19 vaccine in your body and show proof of that, or that you will submit to weekly testing. There are a lot of caveats to that. There's a different standard that covers healthcare workers. That is known as the vaccination requirements for that. And that talks about related to those facilities that take Medicare or Medicaid money, long-term care facilities, nursing homes, things like that, and how they have to be vaccinated is slightly different. If you work in one of those facilities, we'd ask that you either look at the Federal Register and see how that's taken care of, talk to the federal government related to Medicaid and Medicare, or talk to your employer about what is required by those standards and vaccines. So not only we have the availability of the vaccines for 5 to 11, but we also have the mandates that are coming down the pike from the Biden administration and the rulings issued by OSHA and CMS. Let's talk a little bit about the local numbers. Looking better again. We're right at 9% positivity on the 7-day average since the weekend came about. A few more cases bumped up on the weekend, but we have been running in the high 8s and low 9s. That's at least 2 percentage points down from what we've been doing in the past. Anywhere from 10 to 11, 12, even 13% about 2-3 weeks ago. So we are looking better. The number of people in the hospitals in the Rappahannock Area Health District has dropped to just above 40, so that's also a good sign. That's down 10 from last week. So the number of people that are seriously ill with COVID is dropping, and the number of overall cases is starting to drop as far as the number per week and the numbers that have their percent positivity as far as testing goes. Again, you can still get testing done at a lot of locations. Most pharmacies can do testing and things like that. And through the end of the month, we will have testing available still at the regional testing site, which is on Thursdays from 2 to 5 at the Bragg Hill Family Life Center. That's 400 Bragg Hill Drive. That's the information we have for you this week. We'll talk again soon. Thank you.